What is the church's view of predestination?
Okay, so that's somebody that's been doing some study, maybe a King student, maybe a theologian at heart. So what is the church's view? That's interesting. The church's view might be a little different on that. I mean, I don't know exactly what the other elders believe. I know what I believe. So I just want to kind of give you a little understanding about this term, predestination. It's a term that can be confusing. It's a term that can be unsettling. And let me give you the scripture that it comes from, or one of three main scriptures that it comes from. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 5. God decided in advance. Somebody say in advance. God decided in advance to adopt us into his own family by bringing us to himself through Jesus Christ. That is, or this is, what he wanted to do, and it gave him great pleasure. So, in advance literally means he foreknew. So I want to ask you a question about God. Do you think he knows everything? Your answer should have been yes, and 1,000 times yes. He knows everything. He knows everything from beginning to end and all throughout. God knows it all. He is all-knowing. It's one of the qualities of God. So he's all-knowing. So he already knows who's going to trust him. It's something he already knows because he knows all things. So some believe that predestination, though, means, and this is where the mistake comes in my opinion, means that since God already knows who's going to believe in him and who's not, then I don't need to be doing anything. It's already something that's settled in heaven, and so that leaves me no responsibility. Well, that's not true. The Bible also says, how will they know unless someone tells them? And that's our job. That's where we get to come in. So it's a concept of God knows all things, and he knows what's going to happen. We don't. So that means we get to be obedient to helping people meet Jesus. So we get to help people enter into eternity. So here's the takeaway that I hope will answer this question. Our job isn't to save. Our job is to show the way. So since we're not the Savior, Jesus is, we're the sent ones. Jesus told us to go. We're the ones sent to be his ambassadors, to be his messengers, to help people meet Jesus. And that's an awesome, awesome opportunity. So, do we believe in predestination? Yes, but not to the point that it means that we have no responsibility. Because we do have responsibility to be obedient to the Great Commission.